I'm Dr. Scott Fuller. Many of us are still in quarantine and at home. What this has resulted in, as I have seen, is an uptick in neck pain, back pain, headaches and migraines. I've had people coming in, returning now with more carpal tunnel complaints, elbow pain, shoulders, tension in the neck and traps and so forth, because a lot of people are working at home now. They're sitting more. The natural breaks that might occur at the office are now not happening at home. You can be sitting at home for a few hours before you get up and move. So that's one of the messages here is we need to get moving. And we're seeing an uptick with people returning to my office with these complaints. They're saying, I just can't stay away anymore. I have to come in because I can't be productive and being like this any longer. So what are some things, if you need to stay at home, if you're at risk or you've been exposed or whatever it is, you're quarantining still, or you're caring for elderly people and so forth, if you can't come in and go back to your chiropractor for that, what can you do at home? Well, let's try these three things. First off, this message is getting really good feedback from people. 30 seconds every 30 minutes. Take a break, 30-second break every 30 minutes. So set your phone for 30 minutes. At that 30-second break, do some stretches. If you need some stretches to go over, go to my YouTube page, watch these spine stretches by chiropractor video. There's 9 stretches on there. You can do some yoga stretches that you're familiar with, whatever it is, plenty of things available online. Rotate through some stretches. So on 30-second break number 1, maybe you do half a dozen twists. And stand up if you have the availability. Go ahead and stand up, get out of the chair, and do some twists for 20 or 30 seconds. Do an extension stretch, the one you'll see in my video. Pull the shoulders down and back, pull the head back like this, hold for 10 seconds to your comfort level, hold for 10 seconds, back to work you go. Reset the phone for 30 minutes. On the next 30-second break, maybe you do some side bends like this, half a dozen of those. On the next break, 30 minutes later, for 30 seconds, you hit the deck and you do cat stretch and child's pose. 30 minutes later, you do some knees to chest on the video and a forward fold for 15 or 20 seconds and so forth. Do these stretches. Now, some of my patients have become creative. One patient figured out, who's working from home, she's working from home, she said, I walk for 15 minutes in the morning before I sit down and work. Boy, that loosens me up and I'm doing really great. And she's doing that on top of her spine stretches. Another patient said he is putting right into his schedule, just his work schedule during the day, that he's going to schedule in these breaks. Another patient told me she is scheduling in her workouts. They're almost like a meeting at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, whatever it is. She's getting in her home workout. It might be on the spin bike or outside for a walk if you can do that, or some home bands and weights and so forth. You can do that. Another patient told me he is scheduling in throughout his day. He's got a meditation time, he's got a mindfulness reminder, and he's got his workout reminder right built into his schedule. Number 2 is the workstation. Now, a lot of people are jerry-rigging their dining room table and their couch and so forth to try to work for them. Well, if it's a laptop and it's way down here, that's not going to work. If the monitor for the computer is down too low like this, I just had a woman come into me today and said, I'm spending too much time down like this, then we need to make modifications to this. So continue working with the workstation to make it as good as it can be. Take the monitor, put it on some wood or a box and get it up higher. Okay. The laptop, maybe you need to spend money for a laptop stand so the laptop screen is up here. Maybe you need a wireless mouse and keyboard and so forth. So continue to monkey with the workstation, but nothing beats 30-second breaks every 30 minutes. And lastly, get back to your chiropractor. Back to your chiropractor, that's good, okay? Chiropractic is considered essential care by the Department of Homeland Security, by the Federation of Chiropractic Licensing Boards in almost all states. In Massachusetts, Governor Baker considers chiropractic essential care. Why is that? Well, if chiropractic can treat people for neuromusculoskeletal conditions, that's going to keep people away from hospitals and emergency rooms so they can carry on with the care that they need to be doing right now, right? Just the end of last week, I had a woman come in, heard the return of her lower back pain and sciatica was keeping her up at night. She couldn't sleep. She called and said, I can't stay away anymore. I have to come in. I don't want to end up in the hospital. So we're working on her. Today was her day 3, and she slept 6 hours last night. So we think we're going to be keeping her away from the emergency room. And of course, I've had flare-ups with low back pain and sciatica. Might have ended up in an urgent care and emergency room. Flares up of neck pain and headaches. Over the past several weeks, I've seen a couple of patients with acute vertigo attacks, migraines. I had a patient fall down and get a concussion. He's doing much better. We're using my low-level laser therapy, cold laser on him. So there's many, many good reasons that you can still come in. Patients are coming back into the chiropractic office. They're wearing their masks and gloves. We're wearing our masks. We're cleaning after each patient. We're doing those things. We're keeping people separated in the office, so we're scheduling carefully and so forth. So if you need us, call us. But remember that one thing, 30-second breaks every 30 minutes. I'm Dr. Scott Fuller.